Bali, the tropical paradise known for its golden beaches and vibrant culture, is facing a dilemma. With millions flocking to its shores each year, the island's infrastructure is struggling to keep up, and traffic jams have become a daily nightmare. Enter the Bali Urban Subway, an ambitious $20 billion project set to revolutionize the island's transportation system. But with such a massive overhaul, the question arises, will this high-tech transit system save Bali from chaos? Or will it pave the way for a future where the island's unique charm is lost forever? The stakes couldn't be higher. The history of Bali. To fully understand the scope of the Bali Urban Subway project, it's important to take a quick look at the island's history and its rise to fame as a global tourism hub. Before the tourism boom, Bali was a tranquil island with a primarily agricultural economy. Life was peaceful, and the island's charm was mostly limited to its locals and the occasional foreign traveler. The turning point for Bali came in the 1960s and 70s when Indonesia's second president, Suharto, opened the country up to Western influences. As foreign investment poured into the country, Bali's infrastructure began to evolve. During this time, the island's airport was upgraded to an international airport, enabling direct flights from key markets such as China, India, Australia, and New Zealand, countries that continue to be significant sources of Bali's tourists. The global attention that Bali received during this period propelled the island into the international spotlight. The government recognized the potential for economic growth and began to heavily invest in the island's tourism infrastructure. By the 1980s and 1990s, the island's idyllic beaches and spiritual atmosphere attracted a steady flow of visitors. Over the years, this has only grown. In fact, Bali remains one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, with around 4.7 million visitors arriving in the first 9 months of 2024 alone, a remarkable 20% increase compared to the previous year. The curse of over-tourism. While Bali's booming tourism industry has undoubtedly brought in much-needed revenue, it has also resulted in some severe unintended consequences. One of the most glaring issues is over-tourism. The island's infrastructure, which was never designed to handle the sheer volume of people it now hosts, is now buckling under the weight of constant traffic congestion. Tourist hubs like Kuta, Seminyak, and Nusa Dua, all located within the Denpasar metropolitan area, have become notorious for their overcrowded roads. Bali's outdated public transportation system, primarily consisting of buses, taxis, and minivans, has proven inadequate in addressing the needs of a growing tourist population. Public transport is so inefficient that it's often easier and more convenient to rely on ride-hailing apps like Gojek or Grab to navigate the island. Previous efforts to ease the traffic problems, such as the construction of the 8-kilometer Bali-Mandara toll road connecting the airport to Nusa Dua, have had limited success. Despite this, the traffic congestion problem has persisted, leading the government to consider a more drastic solution: a subway system. Introducing the Bali Urban Subway. In response to the island's chronic traffic problems, the Bali Urban Subway project has been announced. The plan is for a 60-kilometer underground rapid transit system consisting of 4 distinct lines that will serve the Denpasar metropolitan area. The first 2 lines are currently under construction, while the remaining 2 are still in the planning phase. The primary objective of the subway is to provide a more efficient and reliable mode of transport for locals and tourists alike. The first line will stretch 16 kilometers, connecting 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐽𝐻 International Airport to 𝐾𝐭, a popular area known for its lively nightlife. The second line will also start at the airport and extend southeast to Nusa Dua, covering 13.12 kilometers and passing through areas famous for luxury resorts, stunning beaches, and top-tier clubs. In addition to these 2 initial lines, lines 3 and 4 are planned to connect other important areas on the island, including Ubud and Sanur. The government has already kicked off the construction of the first 2 lines, with the ceremonial groundbreaking taking place in September 2024. The first phase is expected to be completed by 2028, with the second phase following in 2031. The total cost of the project is expected to reach an eye-watering $20 billion. However, unlike most government-funded infrastructure projects, the Bali subway will be entirely funded by private investors, with a consortium of Indonesian firms and a Chinese state-owned company handling the construction. What will the subway system look like? Once the Bali Urban Subway is fully operational, it promises to be a sleek and efficient marvel of modern transportation. The subway will feature a double-track system, allowing trains to travel in opposite directions, ensuring smooth and continuous movement. Each train will be equipped with 6 carriages, each designed to accommodate 40 passengers, meaning there will be plenty of room to kick back and enjoy the ride. The trains will run every 10 minutes, 24 hours a day, perfect for the night owls and early risers alike. So whether you're heading to the beaches at sunrise or returning from a night out, you'll never have to wait long. For tourists, the convenience comes with a price tag, with a weekly pass expected to cost between $35 and $40. But the locals won't be left out. Bali residents may enjoy special discounts or even free access, though the final fare structure is still under wraps. With such an ambitious plan, Bali's future could be smoother, faster, and more connected than ever before, all while offering a glimpse into the island's ability to embrace the future without sacrificing its charm. The challenges and criticisms of the Bali Subway project. While the Bali Subway is a grand vision for solving the island's traffic woes, not everyone is convinced that it will be the right solution. There are several concerns and criticisms surrounding the project, many of which highlight the ambitious nature of the plan, as well as the potential consequences for Bali's cultural identity. One of the primary criticisms of the project is that it was rushed into development without a comprehensive feasibility study. Experts are concerned that the pressure from private investors, who stand to benefit from the subway's completion, may have led to the project being fast-tracked. Additionally, despite having secured a major investor, the project still faces uncertainties in securing full funding for all 4 lines. Another issue is that the Bali Subway may end up benefiting tourists and foreign visitors more than the local population. Some residents worry that the project will exacerbate the divide between the island's growing expat community and the indigenous Balinese people. The governor of Bali has emphasized that local workers should be prioritized for jobs related to the subway's construction, but it remains to be seen whether this will actually happen. The involvement of a Chinese state-owned company in the project has also raised concerns about potential gentrification. As the subway brings more tourists to the island, it could lead to rising property prices, making it even harder for locals to afford to live in their own neighborhoods. Perhaps the most contentious issue, however, is the potential loss of Bali's cultural identity. The island's charm has always been its unique blend of nature, spirituality, and traditional customs. Many fear that such a large-scale infrastructure project could erode what makes Bali special, turning it into a more commercialized, urbanized space. Finally, Bali's position within the Ring of Fire, an area prone to seismic activity, has raised safety concerns about building a massive underground infrastructure. Earthquakes are a known risk on the island, and experts worry that the subway system could face catastrophic consequences if a large tremor were to occur while passengers are underground. While Jakarta's MRT system has been built to withstand earthquakes of up to magnitude 8, there is little information yet on how the Bali Subway will address these environmental concerns. If you're excited to see how the Bali Urban Subway shapes the future of this island paradise, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. Got thoughts on whether this project will be a success or a disaster? Drop your comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.